Hello, welcome back. First of all, there was a battle in the Southern Murk. This was my god. We took that from some woodsman. Excellent. Next, Sylvania. This was the Bone Tribe. These guys are pretty scary. We've got jabs and spears. They berserk, +3. They hit pretty hard, 18 damage. Got these guys with the spear and the short bow, who also berserk. Mages are air and death. I don't know, they hit pretty hard. We kill a few of our units. Doesn't go too badly though. So that was Sylvania. We lost 2 Amazons and 1 Oeopata. Oh, before I continue, just to, while I can still remember, yesterday, no, about an hour ago, there was a patch released for Dominions 5, so this is now version 5.11. I'm not sure if there's anything relevant to us though that's been changed. But if you're like super familiar about what changed between 5. Whatever we were in and 5.11, then let's yeah, just thought I'd let you know. We take the throne with the scout so we can see what's here. Mostly just a big square of lizard men. We've got a couple of mages. There's this guy. Astral Nature with a few gems. There's a few more of these guys with death and blood and loads of death gems. Quite a few of them. Actually, now that I mention it, I do know that in 5.11 the attack rear order was changed slightly. I don't know if it's how much worse it is. It was pretty fucking broken, I think. But the attack rear order would be really nice in this sort of situation where you've just got one giant block of units slowly moving forwards. We could have just ran around the back and kill all this shit. I'm not sure how effective that will be now that the attack rear order has been changed. Even so, the throne doesn't look that bad. We've just got to be able to survive the lizard warriors. These guys aren't much, but they get 2 attacks per round and they hit really hard. So that was Forester Springs. Unexpected event in the Blightlands. This was the barbarians attacking us, which we were forewarned about. In Sylvania, we got 20 gold. Some of your followers were sent to retrieve the rumoured riches of an ancient tomb situated in the eastern parts of this realm. They returned carrying a meagre sum of gold cursed by its undead wardens. So that was here, so... Ah, there we go. This unit got cursed. So 20 gold in the curse. And in Trollwoods we got 2 gems. And in Blightlands this was the barbs attacking us. Quite a lot more barbarians than I thought it would be. 40 is no joke. Barbarians of course also hit insanely fucking hard. Anyway, that's it for events. So this turn, let's look at the state of the world first. Why not? Over here, we can see this is the extent of Caelim's holdings in this area. He borders, I think this is Armor, yep, it says at the bottom, Armor. Fomori is right there. We know that Caelim has this territory as well. So Caelim looks pretty small, I don't know, maybe we should just pick him off. Something to think about. Over here we've got Agartha on our border. We've just discovered Yomi as well. As a reminder, this game is running a mod that makes Yomi less bad. I'm not sure what it does exactly, but I know that it makes them less bad. We've got Ulm over here, and Helheim over here. I know that Helheim is building a fort in this province because I saw it when I had a scout here. The scout can actually tell you nowadays if a fort is being built. But fortunately we still don't quite border them because of these 2 provinces and this one protecting us. So that's nice. As for Ulm, why not? Let's bring up the Square of Talking. Here we are now, the The square of talking should now be on the screen, revealing all of the talking that has been going on between me and Ulm. But if you can't read it, it basically just says that he is going to take Jome and I'm going to take Kadra. And that is the agreement between me and Ulm. So now you know. Okay, so for this turn, I'm going to attack Blightlands with the Prophet and the units that I've got here. They might die, because 39 Barbarians is kind of scary. But what else am I going to do with these units? It's important that we take this vital province of the Blightlands, so I'm going to throw my troops into that. More scouts heading up towards Kalem's territory to get all this scouted, because I think he might be our first target. Not much else to do over here. I'm not going to attack Kedra until my Dominion is in the province, so Dog is site searching. I'm moving this Inari over to Sulfuria to site search. The units that just took the Bone Tribe province, which we can recruit by the way. I said these were good because they give us some air and earth, which we don't have, so they're pretty nice. But this guy's also site searching. We're getting the lab built in Vepita now, and the palisade goes up next turn. So we can start on a fort and a temple next turn. And in Griffin Spies we now have the lab and the temple, so we'll start recruiting Woodhenge Druids. One day we will get a fort up here as well, but just for now this is sufficient. And I've also started blood sacrificing here as well. So kind of a dull turn. But we'll try and take Blightlands back, and then next turn hopefully Dominion will spread to Kadra and we'll attack Kadra as well. And then I think we'll either pull all our forces together and try attacking this throne, or we'll just start taking some of Kalem's land. One of the two. So, oh fuck, Boing took his turn. Now I've got to take 2 turns, this is the worst day ever. Alright. So that was turn 10. I'm just gonna let this turn over. And get a sneak peek. Oh, we found a site. So I'll see you in 20 seconds for turn whatever this is. I think it's turn 13 or something, I don't know. Hello, welcome back, so soon. We actually found a site with Criosa as well, which I didn't notice. Let's check that out first. So we got Hidden Forest, 1 nature gem, and it enables the recruitment of Witch, who are Earth and Nature mages. So that also gives us access to Earth, which is interesting. So if we built a lab and a temple here, we could get Bone Readers and Witches now. So that might also be worth doing. It's a bit more difficult to defend a temple right on our border. Then again, that hasn't stopped Yomi from building one, so something to think about anyway. Also, our god found the statue of the sitting god. This is really interesting. It increases order, generates an astral pearl, also gives us an enchantment bonus. Oops. We are going up enchantment. I've been looking at this, because like the big enchantment spells, of course, are hidden in sand and hidden in snow. But we wouldn't be able to use either of those in this province because they require a wasteland or a mountain, respectively. So I'm not sure what else would be really good to use in this province. We're probably going to be casting Twice Spawn a lot later on, but that would only save us 2 gems or whatever. I'm not sure. Maybe some of the death rituals are worth doing. But I'm really not entirely sure. But it's something to remember anyway. We've got an enchantment bonus site. What else? Blightlands. How did we do attacking 39 barbarians? Better than I thought we would. It's actually pretty straightforward. We just killed them all with no losses. Don't know my own strength. I didn't even read this, so we got another We're going to get attacked by barbarians again in the Voidlands. Okay. And we finished the Palisades in Vepita. So I was moving out of this province, but I guess I better not. We'll just stay here and preach, maybe? Preach. We could even look for holy sites. Let's do that. So we'll defend this province against yet another barbarian incursion. The Palisades is up in Vepita. We're going to now build a fortress and a temple. And then we can finally stop constructing infrastructure for a little bit. Still no goal because we're just building buildings still. So still no recruitment either. We will have a druid next turn. And no, I couldn't afford to build any mages here yet. Criosa here is heading to Sulfuria next to search. Looking at pet cremation on Yelp is searching this swamp. God is attacking Kadra now finally. And we can see a lot more of Kalim's territory all at once now. He's a lot smaller than me. We just have to see if he's expanded anywhere around here, but I doubt it somehow. And down here. That's another one we need to check out. Can you get to... You can. Let's go this direction instead. So it's either the throne or Kalim. Might do the throne first. Don't want to attack another player too quickly because then you look like a target. But I also don't want to let somebody else kill Kalim before we do. Because his other two neighbours are very, very close to him. To his cap. Fomoria's right inside his cap circle. So we'll keep an eye on things. But we'll try and take it a bit slow. Is that everything? I think that's everything. We're not really doing anything else. But as I said, we'll have our buildings constructed very soon and we can start recruiting units again. That'll free us up to actually do things. Anyway, that was turn 11. See you on turn 12. Hello, welcome back. A couple of messages. Research and enchantment was completed first of all. Which gives us awakened tattoos, finally. I was just looking at research actually, we're not as far ahead as I thought we would be. Because we really want to hit enchantment 5 quickly, because that gives us Horde of Skeletons. That's a long way off. 373 until level 4, and we've got to get to level 5. We're falling behind on research a bit, I feel. We searched Blightlands for holy sites, didn't find any. We also found 2 more sites in Sulfuria, which is quite nice. An enchanted gate, which gives 1 astral pearl, and a graveyard of the damned, gives 2 more death gems. We're up to 8 death gems per turn already. Pretty sweet. The dormant pretender gods are awakening. My dog took Kadra. This is a pretty nice province. 72 income. Really nice. Unexpected event in Midria. Minus 50 tax this turn. And in Sylvania, some barbarian scouts have been caught and interrogated. They seem to have been preparing for a large-scale attack. So, that's this province. That's it for messages. So, we're finally not building anything. Which is good. Over here, I am blood sacrificing with our new druid. Get another one out. We'll think about getting a fort up here at some point. But until then, Woodhenge druids are useful. In Sauromatia we're also sacrificing. I'm recruiting 6 OA Parters and a Inari. And in Vepita we are also blood sacrificing and still building the fort. We are slowly recruiting an Inari and building a bunch of Sauromatian Amazons. Dog is heading to Monarch Woods to site search. I'm going to start moving units towards Forest of Springs next. That's going to be the next target. I'll try and take this. We've got... Yeah, so this guy's moving back to Sauromatia to pick up some troops. Scouts heading through Kalim's territory. Keep an eye on that. That'll be our next target, I think, after the throne. Might be a bit awkward to defend. If I did take all of Calum's territory, it might be a bit awkward to defend it, maybe. I don't know. But scouts are still heading that way. Over here, I've got Creusa, who I might name at some point. But Creusa is heading to Sylvania to defend it against barbarians. In Sylvania, I'm also recruiting a couple of these Bone Tribe Beast Hunters. They seem alright. Blocker units. And it will also help defend against the barbarians. And looking up pet cremation on Yelp is heading to Trollwoods to search Trollwoods next turn. And that's it. My prophet is still over here. He's preaching now. I'm trying to push some more of my dominion into Calum's lands. And of course he's still waiting for the barbarians to attack as well, so that I can hold this vital province. I think that's it. It's cool that I can inspect the stats of provinces that my dominion has drifted into. So we can see that Fucon's decent province, 60 income. Throne, 54 income. A bit surprised this farmland over here is only 36 income. Bit shit. Simri's only 34 as well. It's such a big province too. Oh well. Anyway, that was turn 12. So that's the end of the video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully, maybe.